Hello everyone, Dr. Perkins here with a live update. It is Friday, November 13th, 2020. I'm going to do this every Friday unless I need to do it sooner or earlier in the week, giving our community an update for COVID-19 cases here at GBUSD. So this week, the week of November 10th through November 13th, we had 3 concerns that were brought to the COVID-19 team. And just to remind you, the team is very small for student confidentiality. The team consists of the 2 high school principals, the high school counselor, and myself. And all of us have a role in this. So 3 were brought to our attention. One was a high schooler. This person is being tested, is quarantined at home. As soon as we find out anything about a student, we send them home for quarantine and testing. No results as of today, the 13th of November, have come back. Again, we send the student home, and then we clean wherever that student was at. If there's a positive test with the student, we'll go back and start contact tracing, see where the student was at that day, work with others to see if they were exposed and so forth. And then there were 2 that were brought to our attention in elementary. One student never came to school. The parent called us. We think our student may have a concern with COVID. We're going to keep him home for 14 days and get them tested. The second student was here, however, went home, got tested, negative testing. So for this week, 3 cases or concerns were brought to our attention, the COVID-19 team, and this is how we handle them. And we just want to report that out. On the staff side, we have 1 sick staff member, and she is quarantined at home waiting for results. And we cleaned wherever that person was at. So whenever, again, we send students home or staff members home, we clean immediately, wait for the results, and then if they're positive, we go back and we re-clean, and we start our contact tracing to see who was exposed, meaning next to that person. The exposure definition goes like this. A person that has it, if they're within 6 feet of you for 15 minutes or more, and that could be consecutive or in chunks, with or without a mask. That's the definition of exposure, also within a 24-hour period. So we have processes in place. We want to report this out on a weekly basis. If need be, I will report this out sooner if there's a positive case. And then when we report anything, once we confirm a case to the Department of Health Services, they will then get all the information, call that family, and do their private investigation, and then come back to me with a recommendation. So there's a lot of things going on that's involved with this, and we're on top of this, and we believe in student safety. Just to educate you further, in case you do not know, the county itself has a dashboard, and they have a county level school benchmarks that they go on. And there's 3 benchmarks that they use to report out. And one of them is cases per 100,000 individuals. Again, cases per 100,000 individuals. The second benchmark is percent positivity. And the third benchmark is hospital visits for COVID-like illnesses in the region. In the past, if one of those was at a high substantial level, they would recommend to all schools to just go online. Well, they just changed that about 2 weeks ago to where if all 3 are at a substantial high level, then they would make the recommendation of everyone going to online learning. For some reason, we don't know why it switched over. It's a little bit more loose, yet our COVID numbers per county, per state, per world are spiking. So I'm not sure what they're thinking on that. Let's just continue to please practice common sense things, washing of the hands, wearing masks within 6 feet, and social distancing as much as possible. On a different note, real quick, this week we had a second sewerage backup. It just happened to be yesterday, Thursday the 12th. It was at the end of the day. We fixed it quickly. It didn't interrupt the majority of the day. That's why we don't report out those small things. If it's something that's at the beginning of the day and it will take up the entire day, then obviously we're going to communicate to you, come up with a plan of getting your students and so forth. But we are having sewer issues. It's an older campus. Buildings have been here for years. We are moving into our new campus in January of 2021 when we return. So we're going to start our transition this November, this month, and then next month, and then the kids will come back full-time in our new building. So hopefully we can get through these sewer issues and get over to the new building and not have to worry about our issues here in our older buildings real soon. So that's just a quick update. Thank you so much. You guys have a safe weekend.